5 things I've decided to do at age 65 and the tips no one's going to share with you. In my last video, part 1, I talked about 10 things that I decided to give up when I turned 65. I decided that part 2 would be a collection of 5 things that I've decided to include in my daily life. I hope that you'll follow with me as I discuss those 5 things that I'm going to be doing as I get a little bit older. Somewhere after 65, I really flipped my thinking completely. Instead of a list of things that I was letting go of, I started a list of things that I was choosing to do on purpose, starting now. And every single one of them is about the people that I love and the people that I care about. I'm Pam, and I'm 69 years old. I'm a grandma to 8 grandchildren. I'm a wife to my husband, Kevin. I am a retired nurse practitioner, and I've decided that this chapter of my life is going to be to talk about growing a community of like-minded seniors and focusing more on my family. It's about being there for those who care about staying active and trying not to slow down. Not to say, I'm still going to be enjoying each and every day, but I'm just going to get the most out of life ahead of me. These are 5 things that I've decided to do at 65, and I want to share these things with you. And I think a few of these might just change how you show up for the people that you love too. Start with number 1. I say, I love you a lot more lately. And I want my family to hear those words from me. Yeah. And there will be no doubt about how I feel about my family. For years, I assumed the people I loved that they just knew how I felt. We were family. Of course they knew. And after I lost my mom, I realized you need to say what you want. Those I love yous. You need to say what you want to those you love because you don't know if you're going to have time. I decided that I'm going to say I love you a little bit more often than I have. Maybe it's just with a phone call with my kids. And every goodbye to my grandchildren is always with a hug and I love you. Every night, Kevin and I, after 40 years, even if it's just in passing on the way to bed, I love you, dear. It costs nothing and it takes 3 seconds. And it might be the most important habit that I've ever built. Nobody's ever regretted hearing it. Nobody has ever regretted hearing, I love you. Number 2, I decided to show up to the small moments, not just the big ones. We tend to save all our full attention for the big events, those graduations, the weddings, the milestones, the birthdays. But I've decided the small, ordinary moments deserve just as much time of me. Now, I like showing up for those school football games, the in-town soccer events, the school Monday chapels with my 5 grandkids, or even weekday dinners. I show up for the grandkids who just want someone to watch them to do a cartwheel on the grass for the 40th time, or that rubber band bracelet that they're making for me, or little card. Those little moments are actually where most of a relationship happens. Not in the big, highlighted, real days, but in just the ordinary days that nobody ever photographs. I decided that those days deserve me at my full attention, not half there and thinking about something else. Number 3, I decided to pass down my story. I've got 8 grandchildren and I realized something. They don't really know a lot about me, not the whole me. They know grandma who bakes, who makes lavender tallow soap and grows strawberries, or the grandma that shows up at their games, but they don't know who I was at 20, what I cared about, what I was afraid of, what I learned the hard way, and what I want them to know. I want them to know, in case I'm not around someday, I want to tell them. So I started to start telling those stories in a kind of a little way about who I am and where I came from, and so that just doesn't disappear with me. It turns out one of the most loving things that you can give someone is simply letting them know you. Really know you, who you are, not just the grandma-shaped version. Number 4, I decided to make memories on purpose. Yep, create memories. Most of my life, memories just sort of happened. You look back years later and you realize, oh, that turned into something special. I've decided I don't want to leave that up to chance anymore. I want to make memories. I want to create them. Now, Kevin and I, we plan things on purpose, a trip with the grandkids, just because, not because it's a milestone birthday. It's a Sunday dinner where everyone comes over for no reason at all, except we just want them there. I'm not waiting for life to hand me a special occasion envelope. I'm creating them on purpose for myself because the people I love, they're worth planning for. Number 5, I decided to stay active for the people I love. That includes taking care of my health. As a nurse practitioner, I took care of people my entire life. I want to move more. I want to eat well. I don't want to skip my checkups. It took me a while to turn that same advice that I gave everyone else back in my days as a nurse practitioner to myself. As I decided health isn't just about me anymore, it's about being around for my 8 grandchildren and watching them grow up and be able to get down on the floor with them and play. It's kind of hard, but I do it. And still being able to walk the block with my kids. I love that. And still having the energy to show up for the things that really matter years from now, not just today. So I move more now to move more later. Walks, I stretch, staying strong enough to keep up with a house full of those grandkids are showing no signs of slowing down. It takes work to stay healthy, and every good habit I build today could be one more year that I get to spend with the people that I love. Taking care of myself turned out to be one of the most direct ways that I could show up for everyone else. So those are 5 things that I am going to be doing every day. And I started that about age 65. And I hope you can relate to some of this must-do task at age 65 or older. Or maybe you're younger, you can start now. None of it is about giving anything up. It's about deciding on purpose to love the people in my life a little louder when I still get the chance. It's about all those things that I'm doing on purpose to make my life better and live longer. Tell me in your comments, which one of these might you start doing? If this really means something to you, subscribe and share it with someone that you love. I really truly believe that growing older means we are trying to live bolder. This really is our time to shine. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.